Ho 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 and hold on tight, because today we're taking on an extreme Christmas day trip all the way to Disneyland Paris. One day, one vlog, all the holiday feels. There's twinkling lights and Christmas decorations, there's snow on Main Street USA, and all the festive fun of Disney's Enchanted Christmas. We'll be dashing through the park, enjoying some of those delicious holiday foods and treats, and catching the heartwarming Christmas parades and sing-along shows. So get cozy, grab your Santa hat, and hit that like button, because this Christmas vlog is going to be unforgettable. Is that what you're going to have for breakfast?
Yeah, I am actually. I don't know how to quite tackle getting into it.
It's like a pool thing here.
Oh yeah.
So once you've landed into Charles de Gaulle Airport, you're going to get off a plane and go through passport control. This can take a bit of time depending on how many flights have landed, so that's why we didn't pre-book our train tickets. But once we were through, we just follow the signs from the airport terminal to the train station. It is easily signposted. You're looking for these ones to get the tickets for the fast train, and then once you go through, you will have your tickets checked before you go down to the platform. So that's a good peace of mind. You don't have to worry about heading off in the wrong direction. Very fortunate that we managed to get it, which meant we got on the train at 9:59 AM and got us to Disneyland Paris at about 10:15, which was amazing. The train journey itself is quite boring. There's not honestly a lot to see. You're just going through the countryside, but you are going fast. And before you know it, you're getting off a train at Marne-la-Vallée Chassis, where you then are coming straight out into Disney Village, ready for a fun day in the Disney parks. And there we go, we have made it to Disneyland Paris, ready for a fun day in the parks.
I've got a second wind now, I'm good now we're here.
It has been 7 hours since we alarm went off this morning, but we've made it. We've got to Bristol Airport, flown over, got the fast train here, and now we've got a day in Disneyland Park, just one park, for all of the enchanting Christmas food and snacks, do some rides, maybe a show.
Alright.
It's a Christmas miracle. But let's go and get in and see all the decorations.
Oh yeah.
This is such a nice entrance to come into a park, isn't it? Like coming through into this bit and it's just in front of you.
Wait until we see the castle.
Oh, that might be.
I might cry.
Such a knob. I think that's a nice arrival.
Yeah, and Dazzling.
That's quite fun. Happy holidays with Chip and Dale, or as they're called in France,
Tick and tack.
Jesus. With Disney adults. So first look, coming into Disneyland Park. Wow, it's very Christmassy.
Yeah, I like it. It's done really well, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, the fact that you walk in and you have that massive 24-metre tall tree right in front of you as you come in just says, yes, we're doing Christmas.
Do you know what? I hadn't even noticed the Christmas tree. I was looking at the Christmas trees at
No, that one, the main Christmas tree. Which is, yeah, more than 24 metres tall. The only thing is, it does then block your castle view as you walk in. But I think for the season, it's okay.
Yeah.
And that has over 1,000 ornaments on it. Can you imagine packing those all away at the end? That's a lot of tissue paper and bubble wrap, isn't it?
Has it actually got 1,000 on there? Has anyone counted it? It doesn't look like 1,000, does it?
maybe like 800 of them are very, very small.
Yeah.
Oh, let's just take it all in then, shall we? So today's date, it is only the 13th of November. They've just started with the Enchanted Christmas stuff this week, and it runs all the way through until the 6th of January. So I know we're starting a bit early, but you know what? I'm all for it. Bring on the Christmas season.
It started as of today.
Yeah.
Our house, I think, hasn't it?
Bust out the Baileys, get those mince pies warmed up. This could be like a Christmas card.
Oh yeah.
Ah, Pluto, antlers.
Oh yeah.
That is like Harper if you give him squirty cream.
That's like Harper for one piece of kibble.
Right, should we take a stroll down Main Street, USA?
Yeah.
So several times a day along Main Street, it snows.
Oh, I look forward to that.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully it does it today, now I've said that. It probably won't, actually. But yeah, we'll have a look along the decorations, have a look at the shop window displays, all the Christmas decorations, working our way down to the castle. Aww. You guys doing with it Instagram?
Yeah.
Dave is desperate to go and look at the merch and the shops, but we will do that a bit later.
I will have a look, I don't mind, but I tend to find that whatever shops you go in, a lot of it's the same old stuff, so it's quite low on my priority list, but I will have a look.
But for now, we're just carrying on walking along. I'm just taking it in. It's really nicely done.
Yeah.
It's definitely like giving me the Christmas feels. It's getting me very excited for everything else we've got yet to come over the next 6 weeks. And this will be the first of our Christmas videos. We're not doing Vlogmas because on a daily basis, we're quite boring. There's not a lot to show at home. But we will be bringing you weekly videos all the way up to Christmas and then after Christmas because we are at Centre Park as well. So lots still to come. So if you're not already subscribed, take this as a hint. Don't tell Dave, but he might be having that under the tree this year. Oh, sorry, nothing.
What did you say?
Nothing. So later on in the day, this is where you can get your champagne, which is what we did for my 30th, isn't it?
Yeah, I remember getting the champagne from there.
No, not my 30th. So I just de-aged myself by a good few years.
A good few years, by about 6 years.
Yeah. So my 30-something. Oh, there's a little meet and greet for Pluto. Oh no, Pluto's off. Bye, Pluto.
And there's like a massive queue.
But I like this little sleigh. Yeah, I still think it's a better looking castle here. It's not obviously as big,
is it?
But that's just America, isn't it? But it's a more pretty, a more dainty castle.
Yeah,
more
I suppose
intricate.
It was built much later on.
Yeah. So the Space Mountain, or Hyperspace Mountain, as it is in Disneyland Paris, is a Star Wars overlaid theme. It's a very different ride to the one in Disney World, isn't it? Magic Kingdom. Like you sit, like it's a different ride vehicle, as shown by this picture here. I want to say it's a bit more extreme, a bit more fun, I think.
I literally have been on this ride before, but I can't remember, so I'll let you know afterwards.
And the one downside with coming to Disneyland Paris, which is not a downside, I'm not complaining, but they don't do any Christmas festive overlays for any of their rides here. So we don't get, in Disneyland Paris, we don't get the Nightmare Before Christmas Phantom Manor Haunted Mansion. Oh, I'll stop because it's a bit loud now. Hyperspace Mountain, done and dusted.
Yeah, really good. Really enjoyed it. I feel like it goes on for longer than Space Mountain.
Yes.
What did you think?
Yeah, and you get more like loops and it's a lot quicker.
Yeah.
I really enjoy that. It's more like Rock and Roller Coaster.
Yeah, maybe not quite as quick, but
No, but like with the loops and the twists and stuff. So it's not that similar to Space Mountain, Magic Kingdom. But it's very, very fun. I really enjoyed
it's
it.
a good ride.
Yeah. And we were on in like less than 10 minutes.
Oh yeah.
In fact, we could go again.
We might do it a
Maybe
bit.
later.
But yeah, it's cold in there though, so when you we were in the front row,
Yeah.
so you really felt it in your face. That's how I hadn't thought about this, of it not being summer.
Yeah. But I guess space is cold, so
Yeah, true.
And there it is. I do like the whole like steampunk kind of theming out here. And as I was saying, as we were walking in the queue, and then it got very noisy. Disneyland Paris, none of the rides here have any Christmas or holiday overlays, unlike the other parks in the US. So that's fine, because it means that we're not going to miss anything by not doing It's a Small World. Like, you know, we can still do it.
We didn't do it last time we were here because it was...
Yeah, it was being refurbed, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we probably will do it. But yeah, there's no rides and there's no powers that have a special Christmas overlay. But you do have the parades and the shows and a special Christmas light show in the evening. But right now, I want some special Christmas snacks.
And me.
So I know we said a snack, but like we could share a festive burger.
It's quite early though, isn't it?
We've been up since early. We've been up since 2:30.
True, let's share that.
So this is the Christmas mountain style menu. So beef burger with cheese, onion. Sounds good? So coming in with a hot top tips for you. If you are here on a day, on an extreme day trip like we are, and you want to like have some foods, and you want to be able to see like the festive shows, then this is the thing for you, so pay attention. So down there is all of the reserved seating that you have to queue up for quite some time if you want to come and see the Disney Let's Sing Christmas. So that is I think it's like a 20-30 minute show with Christmas songs, sing along, tra-la-la, and it runs multiple times a day. So if you're here for long enough and you want to get closer, you want to be able to like smell Mickey, you do you. But for us, and especially for him, I was like, we could do this. So we have come and got an early lunch, which is also good because it wasn't too busy. We got the festive menu from Cafe Hyperion, and then the seating up here, we can then sit, enjoy our food, plenty of space. Now
There's
this,
loads of space, isn't there?
Yeah.
I was expecting it to be busier.
so this may fill up in the next 10 minutes. It'll be interesting to see, because you know, I'm sure we're not the only smart people here doing this. But it means that we can have a dinner, have our food, enjoy the show from a distance, and when we've had enough and we want to get up and leave, we can. Whereas if you're down there in a row of people, you're committed for the long haul.
I wouldn't be in that queue of people.
No. So this is a good way for us to see it.
Yeah.
So, as I say, so it Let's Sing Christmas runs at 11:40. That's the showing we're about to see. And then 3 more times today. So we could come and see it 4 times if we really enjoy it.
We won't be.
Dear friends, we invite you to join us in a few moments for Let's Sing Christmas.
And food-wise, we got the festive meal with a treat and a cookie for Dave, because this has hazelnuts in. So we're going to enjoy this, but we'll give you a review afterwards, because there's going to be music, there's going to be singing and festivities.
I won't be singing.
Bon appetit.
Thank you.
Are you showing off your $4 Mickey, €4 Mickey cookie?
I have €4. Outrageous, isn't it? That'd be good.
So the menu that we got was $22 for burger and fries, the sweet treat,
Euros.
or euros, not dollars, oh dear, and a drink. But as I say, so this has hazelnuts in. I'm going to have all of this, and then we got Dave a cookie for €4.
Dear friends, Disneyland Paris proudly presents Let's Sing Christmas.
Christmas wishes lying in your heart, deep inside with all your hopes and Christmas wishes. Ding dong, ding dong,
Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong.
surprise! Vous ne m'attendiez pas,
Mickey!
n'est-ce pas? Je suis très heureux d'être parmi vous aujourd'hui, surtout lorsque l'on chante Noël.
Hold up, I am on my way. I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. gonna dance.
We're gonna dance, dance, dance,
Come on.
dance. We're gonna dance, dance, have a good time. Dance, dance, all night long. We're gonna dance, dance, and have a good time. I think Santa's gonna come and join us in this song. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling, or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You and me. Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart.
So first of all, reviewing the show, I like the Christmas songs, I like the costumes, but would I want to sit down there and queue up for it? No, and I know you have already said you definitely would not.
I would not queue up for it, but having it on in the background for me while you're eating was perfect. And if you've got kids with you, then they can sit on the edge and look over, can't they?
And it was 20 minutes the show, and it did start on time, so it's not too long,
It
but
was bang on time.
Yeah.
Check.
But we're watching now as everyone leaves here, and Cafe Hyperion is now getting very busy because everyone's gone, oh look, it's midday now, we'll get some food. So, fools to be them. Whereas we've sat here, we could see the show as you've seen, fine.
Just eat 20 minutes early.
Yeah.
Who cares? You can have something else in a bit, you're on holiday.
Exactly. And as for the menu, the meal, the chips were fine, the burger was fine, we both said it was okay, but nothing Christmassy about it, apart from possibly the red bun. That's all I could think of.
Yeah. I wouldn't have said that any of it was good. The best part for me was the Mickey cookie.
Which is not part of the menu.
No, it's not part of the menu. But even that was just, it was nice.
Yeah.
Nothing blew me away, and I was hoping that we were going to have something really tasty that I was excited about. Last time we were here, the food in Disneyland Paris was really good, so I was surprised at that.
However, Cafe Hyperion is a quick service, whereas last time on our trip we did a lot of sit down, and we've still got plenty of hours to get some more food in, so maybe something else will redeem it later.
Is there any Christmas pizzas on the go?
I don't think so. Domino's on the way home?
Let's do it.
So we've come out of Cafe Hyperion, and Star Tours is showing us 10 minutes, so we were like, we'll hop on that.
Yeah, I got no idea what it is, I can't remember, so...
We have done it here and in Florida. But yeah, you know, it's a new ride for you.
It'll be interesting. I'll remember it as soon as I get on there.
Yeah. We didn't actually do it last time we were in Florida though, so...
Oh, okay, maybe
that's why. I like the queue line for this ride, with the Star Wars theming.
Je ne crois pas faire pourquoi le capitaine du West a offert vos services à Staton.
For you, go ahead, take as many as you want.
I've got to smell of weed. Somebody's had enough in here today.
Who's smoking a spliff in Disneyland? Sorry.
Yeah. It's like the eighth dwarf. You have Sleepy, Bashful, Doc, and Weedy. So we are headed round. We've done a few rides in Discovery Land. We did Star Tours, and you remembered it once we were in it.
Yeah, as soon as I was on there, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I have been on this before. And the problem is here, is it's all in French as well.
So I have no idea what the story was, but we went on a spaceship, we went around a bit, and then we came back. It doesn't seem too busy. I think that was like 15 minutes.
Yeah, it was 5 minutes longer than what it says on the thing, but still not unreasonable, is it?
No. I know the park doesn't feel too busy today, which is quite nice for us when you're here for one day. There's a bit of a queue forming here. Is this people waiting for food, or are they waiting to meet the character? Oh yeah, they're queuing for pizza.
Oh, but I don't blame them. That's
your kind of people.
Yeah, that is something I am prepared to queue for.
There's not, however, much of a queue from what I can see for It's a Small World. And as we're here, it'd be rude not to, wouldn't it?
I've not done it at Disneyland Paris, so there's got to be a first time for everything. It's a one-off.
That's what he says to you guys. When he's off the camera, he's like, we do it again. So apparently it's a 5-minute wait for this. So hopefully we'll be on and off quite quickly.
It should be basically a walk-on, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
It should be at all times, really.
It might replace the other song in my head, which is Christmas wishes, fa la 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 la.
God, I'm not sure what's worse.
I think I sang that really well. Beautiful. Christmas #1, anyone?
I don't think so.
Look at all this queue space. They were very optimistic when they built this, weren't they? Have you ever been at Disneyland Paris and seen the queue, but it's small, come out to here?
If it was, I would actually be leaving the park to go somewhere else, I think.
He's so excited. Bye! Yeah, she waves! And give your comprehensive review of the Disneyland Paris It's a Small World.
It was not really good. No, do you know what? It was fine. It was a little bit different to the Florida one, so it was a bit of a change. Would I queue to go on it? Absolutely not. Will I do it again today? Definitely not. But we've done it.
We have, yeah. And as we come out, there is a few of the festival chalets. We're going to see what food's on offer. Right, so we'll start over here and then we'll work our way. There's only 5 chalets here, I think. So what is that? So this one's a crepes one, I think. So it's Nutella. That's not any good for you and your old nut allergy.
Not ideal, no.
But I could have one. Although they do a buckwheat and there's a savoury one.
Oh, ham and cheese.
But let's see what else they've got.
Yeah.
Tartiflette. that was a mission. But we will just have a look at the other ones just in case. Oh, so this one's got gyros and waffles.
That is so random. Gyros and waffles.
Do you want some poultry and lettuce with a waffle? I mean, I suppose you had like a Christmas dinner wrap Yorkshire pudding for breakfast.
That was nice.
Right, what's the middle one? So that's the tartiflette, and then there's one over here.
Pretzel.
Pretzels. I would have a pretzel. Let's see. I've got the precious goods. Don't knock into me. I've got cheesy potatoes tea. So you got the cheese pretzel for us?
Yeah.
Eventually.
Honestly, you know me, you're just like, what is even going on? I'm excited for this though. How much was the tartiflette?
I think it was 7.
God.
Well, I nearly bought one of the cones of sausage and one of the other things as well, but I was like, no, we'll just have this for now. We can always come back.
Don't need to remortgage.
But it smelled really good as well.
Yeah, it tastes really good. It's really like creamy. It's not like the tartiflettes I do at home.
Not a pinch of nom special.
No.
And we've also got the cheese pretzel, not Mickey shaped, no jalapenos, just a plain old cheese pretzel, but I actually prefer this to the burger that we had earlier.
Oh my god. Way better than the burger.
So here's one that we've not done before. So we're going to have a little walk around the labyrinth just to burn off that tartiflette. Not this way.
Oh, no, we lost.
Oh no. Yo ho.
Yo ho, pirate's life for me.
I knew this was going to be such a musical episode. So yes, of course we are going around to do pirates as we're just walking our way around, so we're in Adventureland. This is going really nicely. I definitely think with the flight times that we've done, my opinion so far is you can definitely do Disneyland Paris on a day trip. It is extreme because it's an early start, certainly for us. You know, you might live, I guess, a lot closer to the airport. You lucky people.
We lived closer to the airport once upon a time, and that was in Birmingham. So which would you prefer?
Yeah, a 2-hour drive. I do really like the queue in here.
Yeah, and it's
like
getting warm.
Yeah, and it's just a lot more atmospheric. Is the extreme element starting to catch up with you?
Yeah. Too old for this.
Yo ho, much love for me.
I enjoyed that. I like the fact that it's quite different.
Yeah, it's really different actually.
Which is nice, because it was just like having to sort of redo it all again.
Yeah, like there's more drops and stuff, isn't there,
Yes.
on that one?
And as soon as you got on there, I was like, oh yeah, Captain Jack's, which is the restaurant where you go past when you're on the boat. And I was like, oh, I really want to eat there. So hopefully, maybe the next time, whenever we come back to Disneyland Paris, I think we'll make it a date to go there, yeah?
And we will be coming back.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that is what I would really like to do.
So next year there's going to be a shortage of Big Thunder Mountain rides at most parks. Well, I say most parks, sounds a bit dramatic. At Magic Kingdom, because it's closing in January.
6th of January?
Yeah, 6th of January. For more than 12 months for a refurb and updating. And at the same time, they have announced that Big Thunder Mountain at Disneyland Paris is also going to be closed on the 6th of January as well, I think.
It's a very sad time.
A very sad day. So I'm just hoping that maybe the Big Thunder in Magic Kingdom in Florida is going to be closed, and when it reopens it'll be as good as that one, because that is such a good ride.
It's really good, isn't it?
And we are now going on to Phantom Manor, Haunted Mansion of Disneyland Paris, which has got a 10-minute queue, I think, and there's a big queue here for everyone waiting to see Jack Skellington in his Santa outfit. But we're not going to do that today.
Definitely not going to do that.
You sure?
Do I look as if I'm not sure?
Well, it's down to 5 minutes.
Perfect.
We'll take it. So unfortunately, Phantom Manor has gone down, and it's been down for about 10 minutes now to be waiting in the queue. So, considering it's only meant to be a 5-minute queue to start with, we were like,
we're done.
We'll come back in a bit.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, so we are going to take a little walk along to Main Street, USA to catch a bit of the first run of the parade.
I want to do some shopping as well.
Yeah, desperate to do some shopping. And yeah, but we've done really well. We've done a lot of rides at a nice pace. It's not been rushed today, which is really unusual. Normally we're like rushing, like we've still done the steps.
But we've come in on a quiet day, haven't we? I think other times when we've been in parks, we've not had the luxury to kind of like sit down, and like it's just worked out quite nicely.
Yeah. And I think a lot of people are here because they want to do the character meets, and those limited characters that you don't see very often, like the rare ones, like Jack Skellington, for example. So I think that draws a lot of queues and draws a lot of people to the queues, which means that the rest of rides are okay.
Long may that continue. Can we have more characters?
Disney are now selling reserved like platform, like parade viewing in this central bit.
Oh, okay.
How ridiculous is that? Like,
yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
How much is that?
It may have been, I might be wrong, but it may have been like $20 per person or something.
In just 5 minutes.
Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day. We have our ups and downs, but when there's love there's always a way. And oh, this time of year we come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say.
I can come home to. Yes, I am on my way. We'll put our differences aside and just enjoy this moment of peace and love and happiness. We come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day. Shine a light, shine a light.
I feel like bringing hats as props is like our new thing.
Oh, I'm standing there smiling at the camera. Is it filming?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, Christmas vibes. I think that was one of my favourite meals we've had at Disney so far.
It was really good. Like
It was a really good meal.
the atmosphere in there.
Yeah, all the theming. Right, should we go into Emporium? Go and get you your Spirit jersey.
It's actually nearly €15. I thought it would have been more. Thick and tack.
Yeah. I like them more in this style. That is 18? Yeah, 18. Spendy.
It's all going to be very spendy, isn't it?
It's nicely decorated in here though, with all the garlands around the top.
Yeah, it is actually. It reminds me of like department stores.
Yes.
Like under there.
Yeah. A bit of BHS.
Does they look nice?
Beautiful. And everyone who's watching this agrees, and they're all liking the video to show it.
The better bay.
Oh. I don't mind that poo. No, like, not for us. But if you like collecting Disney teddies and those sorts of plushes, there are some nice Christmassy dressed ones. Is this a cape? Oh, it is. Oh, how for my country walks, in my riding boots.
I don't think so.
See it, but it's snowing. had a look in the shops. Have bought nothing so far.
There's a surprise.
I'm really liking the decoration. Like this little bit here, just over by the Liberty Arcade. This random house all decorated out, which is where they do a character meet, I think, at points. We could just stand here and be like, there's a character meet now. Come and meet us. Anyone? Literally no one.
There's a surprise.
Right, let's go through the arcade, go back to the other end, and find something to eat. I'm wasting away, people. I'm wasting away.
I am actually hungry because it's shared a lot of the
Yeah. So I'm going to go for the Sleigh Bells burger, which is a curry fried onion burger, shredded deer. We'll see how I enjoy that. Onions, chestnuts, barbecue sauce, cabbage, carrots, pickles, there's loads going on in that, loads. So yeah, let's go in and give us a try. So we've come to sit down to have some food. We're in the Lucky Nugget, somewhere we've never been before, and we walked in and I was just like, wow, this is nice. I like the decoration in here. And it's got Christmas decks on top.
Yeah, the Christmas decorations are really quite grand as well, I
Yeah.
feel.
You're getting inspired for home.
No,
Of our Centre Parks Lodge.
we'll have some 90s trimming.
There's people on the table over there just playing the game of cards. Just taking a bit of time out from the hustle and bustle. Oh, this was quick. Yeah, amazing. Oh. Thank you.
Merci.
Merci. Okay. It looks better than the other one, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it looks much better than the other one.
Mine's got antlers. Because it's deer. Oh, poor Rudolph. Got a bit of the antler. It's like a weird biscuit.
It looks like a biscuit, yeah.
Not something I feel like I need to be in my burger every day. But
It's a one-off.
yeah. So as Dave didn't get the special Christmas meal, you could just have a Magnum. And I get this. I've got no idea what's in here. Hopefully no more deer.
Maybe it's deer milk.
Oh. Oh, I feel very full after that food actually.
I could carry on eating.
Could you?
Yeah, I could. Might have some at the airport in a bit.
Well, I thought-
Stay tuned.
I did think we might try and get those cake pops and put them in the Tupperware that I've got in my bag. put a 10-minute train journey back to the airport. Just in case we get peckish. But we have looked on the app and it's showing that Phantom Manor is reopened and it was a 5-minute wait. So fingers crossed we can get that done, which means that all the rides we wanted to do we've done. And then we've got a bit of time just to re-ride a few before we then start to wrap up our day here at Disneyland Paris.
It's always good for a nap on this ride.
I like this ride.
Have a nap.
Although we've been 5 minutes, which is clearly a walk on because you can see everyone there. They don't use the number 13 like they do.
Oh yeah. But interestingly though, because they only let you in
Yes,
things. That
true.
Technically, is this ever a walk on? Well, I know it could be. But
If the doors are open and you
Yeah.
sprint, yeah. I wouldn't be sprinting. Not after my deer burger. And the more I think about it, the more that I think the antlers were unnecessary.
but other people don't mind.
It's like if you went to KFC and ordered a chicken burger and they put some like feathers on top just so you knew what you were having. Oh, the sky looks amazing. I like that ride.
Yeah, like, do Do you know what? I was as I'm looking as we're going around, should I be like concentrating on what's going on?
Because there is a bit of a story. There is a bit of a story to it. Yeah, and what I like about here is the story is very much tied into this whole area with like big thunder and stuff.
This is all getting a bit deep for me. I just like to be in the moment.
Oh, it's looking nice now, but the sun's setting. Obviously all the lights are coming on. So doing today as an extreme day trip does mean that we are obviously very tied down to what time the flights are, and there aren't many flights into the southwest of England. So the flight back to Bristol is like 9:30 this evening, which is plenty late enough, because we'll get home then at like, I don't know, probably near to midnight. It's been a long, long day. But it does mean we're going to have to leave a park to get back to the airport, probably in the next hour or so, which means unfortunately we're going to miss the fireworks and the drone show tonight. But it's okay, it's not the end of the world, and we knew that coming in, but you know, we would probably not be
pleased, to be honest.
Yeah, somebody's not such a fan of fireworks, but we knew that coming into it. But like actually with the times of the stuff, we weren't going to be able to stay for the whole day. I also think, you know, it's probably for the best. I am back to work tomorrow. So it means there's no fireworks for us to finish off the night. But we might be able to go through and just catch the last bit of the second parade of the day. It is the same parade, but in the evening it's all lit up in a different way. So we'll just see if we can catch it. We're not going to stand there and watch the whole thing, Dave, don't you worry. I do really like the parks at night with all the lights on and stuff. I think it just gives it such a nice atmosphere.
I agree.
And the good thing of coming in winter is it gets dark bloody early.
That is very true. What time is it? 5:50.
Last half an hour in the parks. Now I know it was your favourite ride from the first time we came.
We're not going on it.
Yeah, going on.
The carousel.
The carousel. We queued for so bloody long as well.
So long, but I can't understand why it took as long as it did.